All right, so I recently started working on my 1931 RCA Victor 8-tube super heterodome radio. Um, I just took out all the tubes. I'm in the disassembling process. I got the tuning capacitor out. That was such a pain. I had to drill the screw out because it was really stuck in there. So that's the tuning capacitor. It's gonna need a lot of work. Basically all the capacitors, all the resistors. Make sure they're underneath. So you can see out that resistor board. That whole thing's gonna need to be replaced. Basically a lot of different things. And probably also a lot of the wiring because it's all cloth and I don't think that looks too good there, boys. So yeah, once it's gonna be a process, but it'll definitely be worth it in the end. So yep, there you go. All right, so I had a day off today. Here's a progress report. So what I did, I replaced some wires on the RF coil, because yeah, those are really bad, so I replaced some of those. I took a lot of notes. Basically today's the day where I'm just gonna order all the parts in bulk, just like a big order. So I took a crap load of notes. A lot of different things like these resistors. They're all out of whack. They're all out of spec. I checked their specs. They're all out by at least double. So I'm ordering some capacitors because I don't know what the heck is this. Someone tried to repair it. Didn't do a very good job on it. But so yeah, I'm getting some parts ordered and it should be in a week, I guess. So I'll do another report when I get those parts put in the chassis. So yeah. All right. So as you can tell, I got most of the parts in there. I got all these resistors in there from the resistor board. Yep. So I replaced some of these wires. Like this one is connected to the main filter capacitors, which I replaced with these two electrolytics. I taped them to the top here, and I ran a wire down to ground through this little hole that I drilled. And I don't even know how, but I literally soldered to the chassis. But all right, anyways, so I got that on. Everything's connected. I replaced some resistors here and here. So far it's going pretty good. It took a long time to put all those parts in there, a long time. But I had to take the IF cans out to create some room. And then I took out this. This is the bypass capacitor can. This is what stores all your little capacitors in there. It's not looking too good. Basically, they're stored in tar. But I labeled all the wires. I got it out of the chassis. I just gotta melt the tar, pull everything out, replace all those capacitors on a circuit board, throw everything back in there, and then, maybe it'll work. Maybe, but so far it's going pretty good. So that's the progress report again. So yeah. This is everything back in the chassis. I put the 2 IF cans back. I put the tuning capacitor back. I put all the wires from the restuffed tar-filled capacitor can back. Everything's hooked up. All I gotta do now is put all the tubes in, and then maybe give it a test run and see if it works. But pretty low chance it'll work, but I'm not too sure. It's worth a try. Even if it doesn't work in the end, I think it was a good project, and I think it's worth a lot of lifetime skills, so yeah. Good news on the first test run. All tubes are lighting up. Nothing exploded, which is the important part. So yeah, I think we're in business. Very finicky. Very finicky. I extended the antenna like as much as I possibly could make it. I ran it up from my room upstairs. Sent it down here. I have it capacitively coupled. I have the ground set up, but it's trying. It's really trying. But yeah, it works.
Slowing you down from Flatbush Avenue in the westbound belt.
It's working flawlessly now. So, what the problem was, is that it has tube shields, and I forgot. After reassembling, I forgot to put them back on, and now I just put them back on, and it's working so much better.
That's going to run you no more than about 10 minutes. Get the most for your money at Ramsey Mazda with impressive offers on a new Mazda CX-5 or... everything. Can't get total power. And because they're demonic savages,
the course on the Constitution. Nobody teaches the Constitution better than Hillsdale. Well, maybe me, but you know what I mean. You've heard people talk about the rise and fall of the Roman Republic. Why does that matter? It matters a lot. There's a lot to be learned. Like Allen.
I'll remember my guy.
Man, it is working real good. I mean, what can I say? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Someone threw it away. I found it, and I bet the person who threw it away never would have even thought it would work. But here I came along, and just making pieces of history work again. I mean, this is one of the first of its kind. If you see some the original ads, they say the biggest yet smallest radio ever made. Yeah, I think it was definitely worth all the work. Working flawlessly.